the windows in our newsroom face east, and simultaneously, Don and I yelled out, "Wow!" At a certain around 10 o'clock or so, it looked like a spider web of lightning bolts.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Yeah, a lot of lightning with these storms. These storms were very electrically charged, and they're still producing lightning even as the storms move pretty far south of here. So it's something you really have to be careful about. Even as the worst of the storms pass, lightning can still happen miles away from a storm center, and that's what we've been seeing out there tonight. Still, flashes of lightning and rumbles of thunder near around the Philadelphia area and points just southeast. Starting to get a little drier in Center City. We are still seeing some light rain. You can see the roads looking a little glossy there as we look live from Skycam 3. The heaviest of the storms now over extreme southern Delaware and pushing south. But unfortunately, it's not that little skinny line of storms we saw earlier. This has kind of expanded into a wide area of heavy rain. So we talked about this earlier. The first threat was the severe weather threat with the damaging wind, the hail, even isolated tornadoes. The secondary threat, which we're seeing right now, is the threat for flash flooding. And this is mainly across South Jersey and Delaware, where we've got heavy rain continuing to fall at this hour. Still lightning and strong gusty winds with these storms across southern Delaware especially, but as we zoom up to the north, there are a couple of lightning strikes here still around Chemung, around Washington Township, down toward Vineland. A few lightning bolts that have just happened in the past 5 minutes or so, but the biggest threat now is heavy rain on areas that already got drenched with heavy rain earlier tonight. And then we zoom back and see all this moisture being pulled up the eastern seaboard in general, and that's all headed our way for tomorrow. So we are going to see another round of rain, not severe thunderstorms, but more wet weather lifting up the East Coast through the rest of the week. Flash flood watch is only in effect from areas from I-95 on southeast Philadelphia and points northwest, not included in that flash flood watch. It looks like it's mainly South Jersey and Delaware. How much rain are we talking? Well, through the overnight hours, a few spots could pick up over 2 inches of rain, with the heaviest centered over portions of central and southern Delaware and into western, southwestern New Jersey. So this means we have to watch for some flooded out roadways, and creeks and streams certainly will be running high. We also have what's known as a meteor tsunami. As these storms pushed off the coast, they created a pressure drop, and that caused some fluctuation in the tides. This is not really the same thing as a tsunami caused by a large earthquake under the ocean. It's kind of the same phenomenon, but it's not as widespread and certainly not as deadly. We just expect tides to possibly be up to a foot higher than normal overnight and into tomorrow morning. So boaters, certainly swimmers, surfers have to use extreme caution into your Wednesday morning. Temperatures right now 67 in Philadelphia, 66 in Millville. It's still warm at 68 in Atlantic City, but temperatures will go nowhere tomorrow. This front stalls overhead, persistent moisture lifting along that boundary. It's a constant flow of moisture with persistent shower chances tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday, and rain looks heavy at times on and off through tomorrow as well. So strong storms still off to the south with heavy rain overnight. Tomorrow's cloudy and cooler with showers around, even periods of heavier rain. Highs go nowhere. In fact, it's 68 right now. We're not going to do better than that. In fact, temps may drop into tomorrow afternoon. Cloudy on Thursday, showers especially early. Friday, some rain, 64 degrees. Showers and storms Saturday. Sunday and Monday, at least it's warmer, but it's still a bit gray with showers and thunderstorms expected every day, at least through Monday of next week.